Yo, what's going on? How are you doing today? How is it hanging? How's it popping? How's it slapping? What's going on? What are your plans for the weekend? It's your boy, Sports Chat, back with one of the craziest videos, not the craziest, but one of the most diabolical and upsetting videos I think I'm ever going to have to make on this channel. Because once again, I find myself in a period where I just want to take a break. But I can't take a break. Because when I'm sitting in my office at work, cranking out some emails, cranking out some things, doing some trainings, reading some documents, making some phone calls, I get a notification on my phone. DJ Moore traded to the Buffalo Bills. Compensation mid-round pick. And I'm panicking. Boom. Compensation confirmed per Adam Schefter comes 30 minutes later. A 5th round pick and DJ Moore to the Bills for a 2nd round pick. And all of a sudden, I'm not crying anymore. I'm not huddled up in the fetal position in the corner of my office. I'm seeing massive amounts of potential growing. Then last night, I get a call. Not a call. I get another buzz of my phone as I'm laying in bed, snuggling with my fiance and my dogs. Tremaine Edmonds released for $13 million back towards the cap. We are now looking at some serious levels of cap here. And all of a sudden, we might have a team. Some Bears fans were crying. Some Bears fans were angry, ready to burn their jerseys. Some Packers fans were jumping up and down with joy. And yet, y'all gotta let me cook. If I were the Bears GM, here's what I would say. Looking at what we have in front of us, we have way too many pieces to fill now. And it's not like the Jets or the Raiders, where it's just fill everything. No. It's more so like we need a center, we need a wide receiver 3 or 2, depending. And we need a D-line. We need a defensive tackle, defensive end, linebacker. Assuming all things go well, and Kevin Byard, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, at least one of them decides to come back, okay? Here's what I'll say that we should do. If we re-sign C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Kevin Byard, the 3 draft picks in the draft will go as follows. Defense, edge, safety. Okay? I think we can all agree on that. If we don't re-sign, if we resign both safeties, it would be tackle, edge, linebacker, or tackle, linebacker, edge. Who knows? If we re-sign, if we somehow get a linebacker in free agency, which I'll tell you my ideal situation for us, we would get DT, edge, safety to replace one or both of the safeties that we originally had. Sorry, my analyst here, she's trying to tell me something. All right, what news do you have? What news do you have? Mm-hmm. Okay, whisper in my ear. Uh-huh. Yeah? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh my goodness. She's giving me some big news. She can tell that I'm stressed out this morning about the Bears. She can tell that I'm stressed out. And so she's trying to bring me some comfort. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Here's my ideal walkaway situation for free agency. The Bears, in free agency, should acquire 3 people. Tyler Lindenbaum, the center from the Baltimore Ravens. I don't care if you have to buy the dude a lakefront house off a Lakeshore Drive. I don't care if you got to buy this dude a permanent box at Soldier Field. I don't care if we have to rename Soldier Field Lindenbaum Field. Do it. We need a center. Facts. Number 2. Pay cheap money to Darnell Mooney, who was just released by the Falcons, to come back and be our slot wide receiver 3. I was looking at some statistics. He had an average of 14 yards after catch, average, or 14 yards per play, average, for 3 years on the Falcons. He was doing well for himself. Yes, he's a little older, but he shouldn't have to be paid big money. Bring him in as a cheap wide receiver 3, an old Bears favorite, someone who wants to come back and play for a good team. I think we can make that work. That's 2. Number 3, this is the going to be the hardest of the 3. Quay Walker from the linebacker from the Green Bay Packers needs to be in a Bears jersey by Wednesday of next week. Listen, I'm not one to advocate for Packers fans or for Packers players or the team or the franchise or the toilet bowl they call a stadium. But Quay Walker is an animal, a beast. He was good in coverage. He was a nightmare in pass and run defense. EB. Sorry, my dog's chewing something. Give me the opportunity to get that guy in a Bears jersey. We'll just do to the Packers what the Packers did to us with Adrian Amos. Or was it the other way around? Did Amos come to us after the Packers? Or no, that was Clinton. Clinton Dix that switched teams. I think it was a both and situation. Who cares? But anyways, that is my peak. That would be my ideal situation. So, we're going to do 2 mock drafts for just the Bears right now this very minute. I have it pulled up. 7-round mock draft for just the Bears. We're doing 2 scenarios. My first scenario is no trades. Keep 4 picks in the first 3 rounds. And let's just build out this defense. This is assuming that we get a center, we get a wide receiver, and we figure out our linebacker safety situation. Begin. I did put it on slow to give us an opportunity to talk a little bit more about what is going to be happening. The Bears are in a situation where, at the very least, they need to address the center and wide receiver situation. We cannot be spending picks on a wide receiver. We cannot. We cannot be spending all of our picks in the draft to get a wide receiver. We have to focus. Eyes on the prize. Defense is what we need to address. Wide receiver is what we need to get later in the free agency. Do not go out and get some Joe Schmo schmuck. Okay? Don't do it. Okay. Up on the board first. Bears at pick 25. Like I said, we're not doing any trades right now. At pick 25, we are going to take I'm going to take DT Caden McDonald at 25. We take DT Caden McDonald at 25. And that's just how it's going to be. That's if the board falls this way. Do you know what I'm saying? That's if the board falls this way. So, I don't know. I was super upset. I was just devastated when this happened. I was just rolling around, crying and on my floor. Because we traded the guy that was like locked in. We traded the guy who was locked in. And like we traded away DJ Moore, the wide receiver who was helping us, and like I don't know what the deal was, what the decision making process was there, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So, I don't know what the plan is moving forward, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Okay. At pick 57. At pick 57, Bears are going to take linebacker Jake Golday to replace Tremaine Edmonds. At this pick, Bears draft Malachi Lawrence at pick 60 to give us the edge. We have now addressed edge, linebacker, DT. The whole D-line has been picked. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my dog was chewing a sock, and I had to see what the commotion was. Okay, pick 89. See, I'm not really a big fan of this pick, only because, you know, it's tough. You know what I mean? Because we're hoping that at least one of these safeties comes back, or at the very least, maybe we get a safety in free agency. We'll draft Zakee Wheatley. And then, I mean, that's really the first 4 picks. Those are the picks I'm really worried about. So, we'll do the first 4 rounds. Bears slow. Okay. Pause the draft. Bears are going to make a trade. Bears are going to trade with... Let's see if we can make this work. Bears trade. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. We trade with the Panthers, okay? Our 57th, our 60th, and next year's 3rd for their 19th overall pick. Next year's 2nd. Trade has been rejected. Okay, we just got to go a little bit lower in the draft. Okay, let's trade with the Browns. Not with the Browns, but let's see. Let's trade with the Cowboys. Let's see if the Cowboys will take our deal.
How is everyone?
My trade has been rejected. Okay. Okay, let's trade with the... Let's trade with the San Francisco 49ers and offer them... We're going to go a little crazy here. Bengals. We trade the 57th, our 60th, next year's 1st for their 10th overall pick. Bro. We're going to get this trade, okay? We're going to get this trade. Give me the Dolphins. I'm calling everyone at this point, bro. I'm calling everybody to get up here. Bro. Okay. Here it is. Bears trade the 57th, 60th, 29th, 1st, 5th, and 6th picks for the 10th overall pick in the draft. Meaning we would now go down to we'd go to get 2 first-round picks, a 3rd, a 6th, and a 7th. I wouldn't be very happy if we made this trade, but I'm going to do it. Bears trade up. Okay? Bears trade up into the top 10 with a pick at 25 still. Oh, man. Oh, man. What do we do with all this newfound? Oh, wait, it's messed up. It's not the same board. Why is Peter Woods 13 overall? Yo, what? Oh, it's because it's PFSN. Of course it is. Okay. All right, so Bears are making phone calls right now. Bears are going to call. See, I don't really want to give up that much. Let's propose a trade with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Give them next year's second, this year's second for their 21st overall pick. See, we're still good to keep. I'll take this trade. Our 2nd and our 4th of next year for our 2 second-rounders for their 1st-round pick. Yeah, give it to me. Easy. Bears now have 2 picks in the 1st round. Let's get it going. Fernando Mendoza, Ruben Bain, Caleb Downs, David Bailey, Francis Magoa, Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Jeremiah Love, Mansour Delane, Jermod McCoy, Kedrick Falk, Jordan Tyson, CJ Allen, Cassius Howell, Carnell Tate, Spencer Fano, Caleb Banks, Dylan Thieneman. Oh, wait, hang on. I didn't even look at that. Pick 31 and pick 63. We get a 1st rounder and a 2nd rounder back in exchange for our 1st. We accept that. Easy. Okay. If the board goes down this way, which, I don't know, no one's taking that. No. Bears draft safety Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. Bears now, with pick 31 of the draft, take give me Lee Hunter at 31. Give me Lee Hunter at 31. We now have a pick at 63, which is the very end of the second round. We've taken a safety. Give me Malachi Lawrence at 63. Safety, DT, edge, we would really just need a linebacker. And give me Deontay Lawson at linebacker. Wow, this is so easy. My analyst is mad at me for the trade I made. Look at her. She's so mad. She's fuming. Good Lord. One second, analyst. Let me lock in. Oh, man. She's so mad right now behind me. It's over. What's the wide receiver room looking like right now? Oh, man. Malik Muhammad. Easy. Okay. So, truly and sincerely, this draft was not that bad. But listen, here's what I was trying to say with my 30-minute long video. Here's what I was trying to say. Come on, Evie. Come on. Okay. Here's what I was trying to say. Okay. What I was trying to say is that we need to lock in. We need to lock in, and we need to draft really well, and we need to have a really good free agency if we want to maintain our caliber of excellence that we did when we started last year. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up. I hope y'all enjoyed my 7 o'clock in the morning rant because I was upset. We're going to do more of these videos, especially with free agency dropping next week. We're going to keep our eyes on that and see what's going on. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, right, EB? And I'll see y'all in the next one. And until then, say it with me, EB. Cack out. Ho!